Hey guys, David here and welcome to Digital Outlook. Guys, in today's video, XRP signals surge in spite of current dip. So guys, let's get to it. So guys, right now we can all see that we are getting a dip in this space. And of course, when people see that, it gives them the jitters and the fudsters can come out and just start doing and just trying to keep the fear going and the fear going. Well, guys, look past the noise and look down the road. I want you to check this article out right over here. Listen to this. XRP rally soon. Sentiment expert says whales and wallet growth signals surge despite lack of bullish sentiment. Check this out right here. Ripple's XRP has been keeping its investors on the edge with choppy price action and also its legal fight with the SEC. Now, Brian Q from Sentiment recently appeared on Thinking Crypto podcast with big news surrounding XRP. Many investors are curious about its current state, both from a social sentiment standpoint and, of course, market activity. Given the recent market downturn, there's also strong assumption that many are shorting the token. He said that the social volume holding XRP has been increasing in the long run. Guys, just listen. Which is good. There have been periods when rapid increases in social engagement have caused corrections, but that is not the case currently since the token is optimally moving along with the market. XRP in and of itself is not collapsing independent and all this kind of stuff. Guys, it's the market that is moving. And of course, there are macro factors associated with that. So don't listen to all the FUD. Everything's doing great. XRP is just doing horrible when the whole market is experiencing this kind of pressure. Now, in terms of sentiment, it is slightly positive with perhaps a mild bullish bias. Nevertheless, the current market mood of XRP is a far cry from ecstasy levels of the early days of August after a colossal rise in the token's value. So for now, the state of affairs seems more balanced. Well, guys, I'll tell you what. We've seen this happen before where you get these ebbs and flows and on and on and on, and they come out and guys, these media articles themselves contribute to that. Now, there's three kinds of analysis, isn't there? There's sentiment, there's technical, and there's fundamental. Now, sentiment can change on a dime. All we need to hear is some FUD or something else. I mean, heck, I love the example where I talk about Jerome Powell coming out there and telling the wide world they're dropping the interest rates. Well, before the speech is done, the market's reacted, right? That is sentiment. Technical analysis, of course, is theory-based. But what are we seeing? We're seeing a lot of patterns that have mirrored in the past. And a bunch of these technical analysts are coming out there saying, listen, guys, don't listen to the noise because the charts are telling us what's coming down the road. So there's that. And of course, the fundamentals. We know that the world is transitioning into this digital economy. We know it. You don't have to be a rocket scientist. Just go read the articles yourself. Go to the International Monetary Fund's website. Look at the World Bank. Check out our own Federal Reserve. Go and peel back these onions and stuff like that and see the information yourself and ask yourself this. Do you think that the future is going to innovate and that the world is going to develop even more technologically than it is today? Well, I'll tell you what, from my lifetime, when we went to the early days of the internet till now, wow. But I think that this digital asset space is going to make that look like a little blip in comparison to how things will change. Now, listen to this right here. In terms of sentiment, we got it. Now, another important metric to consider for XRP is the number of holders. Over the past year, XRP has been a consistent increase in the number of non-empty wallets. Specifically, the number of wallets holding XRP has risen over 11.2%, with 535 100,000 more wallets than there were just 1 year ago. That includes both large whale wallets and smaller retail investors. Brian also said that while the majority of non-empty wallets tend to be small retail wallets, which are easier and less expensive to create, get this, there has been a steady increase in large wallets holding 100,000 or more XRP. These larger wallets have been accumulating XRP, particularly since April of this year. By overlaying the price on the number of large wallets, an interesting correlation emerges. Historically, when the number of wallets holding 100,000 or more XRP dips, the token price tends to follow. While this correlation isn't always perfect, it's a useful metric to watch. Currently, the number of large wallets continue to rise, which bodes well for the long-term outlook of XRP. Brian explained that this steady increase in whale accumulation supports a positive long-term outlook for XRP, even though it might not have immediate breakout potential in the short or midterm. Guys, look down the road. We are seeing adoption, and boy, XRP is growing and more people are becoming a part of it. 535,000 new wallets, and you got large wallets and whale wallets accumulating. Now, guys, think about this. In the month of August, these whale wallets that hold 1 million to 10 million XRP, they bought up nearly 1 billion XRP and added to their positions. Do you think that they are doing that afraid of these dips and oh my goodness, XRP is going to totally collapse and go to nothing? Not on your life, guys. In fact, when the price dips, what do we know they do? They buy more. Now think about it. For everybody selling their position at these prices in this dip, somebody else is on the other end of that transaction buying. Do you think the person buying it is afraid of what the dip's coming? No, guys, they're looking at it as opportunity more than likely, right? Because when you're buying this, you're buying it for an investment. And how many people are making an investment hoping they lose? No, guys, these guys are investing. These whale wallets are gobbling it up because of what they do see down the road. And that's where I kind of put my attention. I'm paying attention. I can't be a whale. Most of us can't. But I'll tell you what, I'm putting my pennies next to their dollars because in my estimation, the fundamentals are literally going to take over. And one day, I believe we are going to see this thing absolutely take off. Now, guys, I want you to check this article out right over here. Ripple celebrates a decade of XRP Ledger innovations at a community event. Now, we know they're over there in Korea. And listen to this right here in Japan. Ripple's recent XRP Community Day held on September 6th in Shinagawa, Tokyo, celebrated a significant milestone. The XRP Ledger has reached its 10-year mark. Company executives Monica Long and Brad Garlinghouse and Eric Van Miltenberg, SVP of Strategic Initiatives, reflected on the Ledger's inception and key movements, including its early DeFi adoption and the introduction of issued assets that enable diverse tokens and currencies on the ledger. Now, guys, XRP Ledger actually came out in 2013 in terms of a public type of thing. And then Ripple actually took that over there. And so this is where they're talking about that 10 years. Now, think about this. 90 million ledgers closed in that period of time and not one mistake. Can you fathom that? That is truly amazing. Now listen to this here. A decade of building on the XRP Ledger. Share stories. Monica Long, Brad Garlinghouse, and Eric share stories from the early days, including the use of issued assets, as well as recent XRP milestones, native DeFi capabilities, and excitement for what's to come. Now, guys, listen to this. The event also highlighted advancements that placed the XRP ledger at the vanguard blockchain of innovation, such as the advanced decentralized finance applications and the XRP ledger, automated market maker, strong lending protocols, and interoperability with other systems. Guys, we know that decentralized finance is going to revolutionize the way the world works when it comes to these financial applications. And this is where you need, and we will be more than likely, I believe, see these dApps, these decentralized applications built on the XRP ledger, and now with coming smart contract capabilities, guys, I'm telling you, I believe it's going to take this ecosystem, this digital asset space, by absolute storm. And wait and see what comes with the innovation and the invention down the road right there. Ripple stress XRP Ledger's commitment to offering a scalable and efficient platform for financial and institutional applications, and its role in influencing the future of digital payments and blockchain technology. Ripple, using the XRP token and XRP ledger technology, has become a dominant force in the global cross-border payments, offering significant time and cost benefits compared to traditional financial systems. As digital payments evolve, Ripple remains at the forefront of driving innovation to enhance XRP's utility in international trade and finance. XRP has shown resilience despite the market volatility. Absolutely agree with that. With modest growth in the past month, Ripple focus remains on a wider adoption, particularly with the launch of its RLUSD stablecoin. The XRP Community Day and introducing new products are expected to generate positive market sentiment, boosting trading activity. This aligns with Ripple's broader strategy to strengthen its role in the digital economy and maintain leadership in blockchain solutions. You had better believe it. When we look at this SEC lawsuit, now think about this. Most companies, you would think that would be their primary focus, considering the fact that it cost Ripple, over $250 million to fight it. Now they're looking at a $125 million fine as well that right now is stayed, but could eventually, they may end up paying it. Guys, the deal is this. They didn't just focus on that. They focused on expanding the ecosystem. And has that not happened in this time frame that we have been a part and having to deal with this lawsuit? Absolutely it has. And the partnerships are absolutely out the door of where it went. Now that tells you the strength of XRP and the XRP ledger. And think of this. In that entire time since December of 2020, when this lawsuit was slapped on Ripple, it never left. XRP never left the top 10 for market cap. Never, not once. That says volumes to me. Now, guys, check this out right here. Ripple eyes Japan RLUSD debut as U.S. regulators stumble. Ripple CEO is eyeing Japan as a prime market for Ripple's upcoming stablecoin amid regulatory delays in the United States. Guys, this is big. Ripple CEO Brad Garlinghouse is gearing up for a bold move into the stablecoin market, but the U.S. may not be the first to see it. In a recent interview with Bloomberg, Garlinghouse revealed that Japan will likely be a key market for Ripple's upcoming RLUSD stablecoin as regulatory hurdles in the United States continue to slow progress. The RLUSD stablecoin is set to launch eventually. Now, he had said just the other day, sooner rather than later. However, and by the way, that sooner rather than later was weeks, not months. However, the rollout hinges on U.S. regulatory approval, which has been anything but swift. Everything Ripple does in conjunction with regulatory approval and licensing, house Garlinghouse stated, our expectation has been to move as quickly as we can, but we're optimistic. That optimism may be shifting overseas while U.S. regulators stall. Japan appears ready to embrace Ripple's stablecoin ambitions. Japan approved some legislation a year ago that came into effect this year, and so there's a process underway now to do stablecoins here in Japan as well. Guys, they are looking to take a big global bite out of the stablecoin market. Now, Japan's Financial Service Authority has laid out a clear regulatory framework for cryptocurrencies, positioning the country as a potential leader in stablecoin adoption. Garlinghouse praised Japan Yen's market for being healthy, but acknowledged it remains conservative. Despite this, he hinted that a yen-backed stablecoin could be on the table sooner rather than later, stating it's just a matter of time. And here he is right here. Great to meet this rep, Tira Masaki, in Tokyo this week. Japan's leaders are committed to advancing crypto and blockchain technology through clear frameworks and constructive policy that protects consumers and enables innovation. Guys, I honestly do believe that this SEC holding things back, this regulation by enforcement and all that is going to come to a swift end. Why? Because the United States, they know, guys, that this is where the world is going. And they have legislation before the House right now that is looking to get approved. And should this thing pass, then the whole thing could be put to bed and regulatory clarity could come about right here in the good old US of A, where at that point, you're more than likely going to see Ripple do a US IPO and releasing stablecoin. And guys, the adoption in this space, I believe, is going to literally throw things into overdrive. And that's the deal. Look down the road. Don't let yourself get all tied up in the day-to-day price action. In fact, think of this, guys. Have you reached your accumulation goals? Because I'll tell you what, if you haven't, do you want to be buying at $5 or would you rather be buying at 51 cents? That's how I kind of think of it. And that's where, guys, you got to get out there and really understand what this is and what opportunity it represents for you and see whether or not it's something that you want to dip your toes in. But I'll tell you, Judy and I, like I always love to say, boy, have we ever got in there and do we ever see the future getting to unfold? Now, guys, listen to this here. Ripple's frustrations with U.S. regulatory delays are evident. Garlinghouse noted that the company's strong partnership with the New York Department of Financial Services and its acquisition of Standard Custody, which holds NYDFS Trust license. Yet despite these steps, Ripple is still waiting for regulators' green light to launch RLUSD in the US. Meanwhile, Ripple's flagship XRP has been a critical tool for cross-border payments, but Garlinghouse sees stablecoins as the next big frontier. The US-pegged stablecoin market, get this, currently valued at $170 billion, is expected to balloon to 2 to 3 trillion in just 5 years. We felt that there's an opportunity to enter the stablecoin market as that market continues to grow. But guys, I'm going to tell you something. The fuzzers want us to believe, oh, they're going to ditch XRP because they're going to have RLUSD, and nothing can be further from the truth. In fact, I was there in Vegas, maybe 15 feet from Brad Garlinghouse when he came out and said, if anybody believes that Ripple has dropped XRP, they have lost the plot. Guys, they haven't. In fact, David Schwartz recently said he prefers XRP for utilization in a lot of ways over RLUSD. Now, Garlinghouse message is clear. Ripple is ready to dive into the booming stablecoin market, but if U.S. regulators don't move, Japan might beat them to it. We always use what's best for the customer, and we decide to go live and build our own stablecoin. We're excited to get live with that this year. Guys, it is truly something what's going on. And this is why I am always out there and asking you, really encouraging you, go out there, really find out what's happening. I'll tell you, for Judy and I, it does nothing but excite us. We are looking down the road. And I'll tell you what, if we see some opportunities in these corrections to absolutely hit some of those accumulation goals for us, that is exactly what we're doing. And guys, we've got that ticket and I cannot wait because I believe this is going to be the ride of our lives. So guys, I have had the opportunity to talk with hundreds of folks in this space, and what a lot of them have told me is, David, I thought I had my plan in place until we talked. And guys, this is why it is so important for you to get your plan in place. And what our coaching program offers, that is where you and I can meet personally, one-on-one, for 1 hour over Zoom. And during that time, I share with you our personal journey in that last bull run and what enabled Judy and I to experience some amazing financial success. I share with you the mistakes we made so that you don't have to fall into the same pitfalls we did. We take a look at your portfolio and make sure that it's balanced towards your goals, and we work together to develop your exit strategy. We can even get your assets off an exchange and onto a hardware wallet, along with delivering to you some amazing techniques that are really going to help you in this space. Now, the cost of that is $250, and if that's something that interests you, you write me right there at coaching@thedigitaloutlook.com, and we'll get you all booked in. So guys, I truly hope that you enjoyed today's video, and as always, it's not financial advice, it's just my 2 cents. Hit the like and subscribe and drop your comments right down there in the comment section, and I'll catch you in the next one.